Yeah, I'm in the city. Good evening, Mayor Faith and members of the council. My name is Joe Wetter, and I am a resident of St. Charles City in Ward 7. I'm here tonight in opposition of this proposed smoking ban in the local restaurants and bars. The reason being is that during the debate on whether or not to move forward with these smoking bans, the focus always seems on smokers' rights or non-smokers' rights or the right to clean air. This always leads us to the tendency to overlook the true nature of things, which is the right of private property owners. This virtual tug of war that happens between smokers and non-smokers when this topic is brought up leaves the property owner as the rope in the game. The reason this happens is because of a misunderstanding of what in reality is public and what is private. Over the years, the line that has separated the two has been blurred to the point where people can't make out their differences. Libraries, parks, courthouses, and this very council chamber are all public. Restaurants and bars are private. What gives these their distinction is ownership. Libraries, parks, courthouses, these council chambers are owned collectively by the public at large, whereas bars and restaurants are owned by individuals. Public places are maintained and owned through coercion via taxation, whereas restaurants and bars are maintained and owned through voluntary association and voluntary exchange. The public who shares ownership in, say, a library has the right to band together to prohibit smoking on that property. But to say the citizens of St. Charles have the right to band together and use the government to force private property owners that operate restaurants and bars to prohibit smoking on their property is to assume that the public has some stake of ownership in that bar or restaurant. This, of course, is the abandonment of all reason. Just as I do not have the right to use government to prohibit any one of you in the council, anyone in this room, or anyone watching at home on TV to ban smoking in their home or ban allowing their guests to smoke in their home, I don't have the right to use government to prohibit bar owners from allowing their guests in the restaurants from smoking. It's not my right to use government force against bars and restaurants who allow smoking because it is not my property. I do not share ownership of it. In my opinion, what we must do is look at this smoking ban for what it truly is. It's a ban on freedom and liberty. If we do not nip this in the bud now and we allow this whittling away of our property rights to perpetuate, we will soon wake up and realize that Karl Marx's dream of abolishing private property will be reality. I urge the council that when this does come up to vote, to ask yourselves, do you believe in private property and do you wish to stand up for private property rights? Thank you very much.
Thank you.